Now, we've all heard of the term body language, and heck, some of us might have even done some training about it. Conflict resolution, de-escalation, but body language and handbags? This is something I've not heard about in the same sentence until today. I found an old article from glamour.com from back in 2015 titled, "What the way you wear your handbags says about your personality." And there's so many ways we can wear our handbags. Some of us wear it under the shoulder, long shoulder, crossbody, crook of the arm, handheld. But what does all of this say about you, the person who wears a handbag? What does it say about me? What does this say about any of us? Now, I'll have the article linked down below so you can read along with me. Now, the article goes on to say, think about the way you wear your handbag every day. Do you wear it and position it the same way every day no matter what? Well, according to body language experts, apparently the way we arrange our handbags on our body is not a random decision. And in fact, we're revealing a lot about our personalities, the way we choose to don our handbags. And they have body language expert Kathleen Hendricks on there deciphering what the way we wear our handbags says about us. And they're going to go through 7 different ways about how we wear our handbags and what this means about our personality. So way number 1, they've got a picture here of Jessica Alba wearing a small bag, long shoulder, and it's really close to her body. So let's read the interpretation from the body language expert about what this means about her personality. You're practical and driven by utilitarian motives. It points to the wearer prioritizing her freedom of movement over the display elements. She's not a peacock, she's just getting things done. So isn't that interesting? Not a peacock, just getting things done. So if you've got the bag close to you and you're on the move, you're not worried so much about how it looks, you just got things on your mind, tick the list off. So way number 2, we have a picture here of Jamie King. She also has a one shoulder long bag, but this time the bag is just like completely undone, flap open. You know, you could stick your hand in there if you wanted to, and she doesn't seem fazed by it at all. So this is called worn over the shoulder, swinging freely. So the interpretation the expert gives is, the way Jamie's bag is swinging and open indicates a priority on ease and functionality over display. Keeping it buckled, closed, and situated at the front of her body might allow a passerby to check out the brand, the shape, the fabric, but it wouldn't be as practical. So it just seems like someone who's just got their bag open, flung over their shoulder, you know, they don't really care. They're just going about their day, la da da, you know, thinking about their freedom and what they want to do. The bag is just there. The bag is not the main show there. Now, does way number 1 or way number 2 resonate with you at all? Is this how you wear your bags? And if so, what do you think about the interpretation that the expert gave about what it means about the personalities? Do you agree or disagree? Do you think, yeah, they're kind of on the right lines, or do you think they're way off? Let me know what you think. So way number 3, they have Gigi Hadid as an example, and this is crossbody with the bag to the front. So they say placing your accessory in front of your person, like Gigi Hadid, is almost a form of armament. This style of bag wearing often indicates a more cautious personality, someone who is reticent or shy. Her downward gaze and slightly folded up body posture support the suggestion of a slightly defensive personality. So it's not uncommon to see celebs looking down at their purses to avoid eye contact with the paparazzi. Now, actually, I wear my bag like number 3, and I'm not a celebrity, so I don't need to be worrying about avoiding eye contact with paparazzi, but nonetheless, cautious personality. You know, does anyone else wear their bag like number 3? This is really interesting because yes, I would agree. I am a cautious personality, particularly just with like safety and handbags. So my mum always reminded me, make sure your bag is crossbody so they can't, you know, take it off you. And it's always to the front so you can put your hands on it, grab your things in and out discreetly, and protect yourself from pickpockets. So I was thinking, yes, this is along the right lines. I would say I am a cautious personality, and not just with the positioning of my bag, but just in general, I am overly cautious. So I would say she's got it right with me there. What about you? Do you wear your bag like number 3? Are you cautious like me? Let me know in the comment section. Or do you wear your bag like number 3, but you're actually not cautious and that's way off? Okay, way number 4. Here they've got Kendall Jenner, and the example is again crossbody, but this time flung to the back. And you can see in this picture, you can't even get a clear visual of what the bag is. Like it sort of looks like maybe a bucket bag. I see a tassel there, but I have no idea what it is. So pair the carry with Kendall Jenner's wide stride and loose limbs, and you find an urban warrior with a clear goal. The bag is incidental to her independent self-image, flung on for its functionality. Clearly, we can't even get a proper view to identify its bag or style. So she is the warrior. The bag is incidental to her. It's kind of symbolic. The bag is behind her, flung behind her. She is the main thing here, and the bag is just there to help her. So the bag is not in pride of place. The bag is not the main act. It is just there as an incidental. So what do you think about that? Are you way number 4? Do you agree or disagree? Good interpretation or bad interpretation of you? Way number 5, crook of the elbow. Now, crook of the elbow, I must say, in my fantasy life, in my dream life, I wear bags in the crook of my elbow. In real life, I never do. I need 2 hands. I need to be hands-free. But in my fantasy life, I'm wearing beautiful dresses, holding bags in the crook of my arm. So the article goes on to say, bags worn like this often indicate a priority on status and position. Hendricks said after this pic of Emily Rossum, you're basically de-operationalizing one of your arms in order to carry a bag of that size, telling everyone you don't need to use both arms as you move around in this world. This harkens back to times when women's packages were carried for them, meaning you didn't need both arms because someone's carrying things for you. This manner of carrying best shows off the brand specifics of the bag you're carrying, signaling your status to those who know, to those who can identify it. So while your grandparents may not know she's carrying a Dior, those who love fashion will know. So as I said, I love the aesthetic of crook of the arm. Such a ladylike position, such a boss move position as well. But in reality, I don't do that. That's not me. It doesn't fit my lifestyle. Like, I'm going out dog walking, I'm going to the park. Even when I go to a party or whatever, it's just crook of the arm, just never works for me. I love to be hands-free. I'm eating, I'm drinking, I'm doing lots of things with my hands. But let me know, are you a crook of the arm girl? And does this sound like a correct interpretation of you? Or was the body language specialist way off? Let me know. Okay, so way number 6. Here they have the example of Diane Kruger with a handheld Chanel tote in her hand. Now, interestingly, with this Chanel tote, you can see it doesn't just have handheld handles. You've also got the option of a strap here, but she's chosen to do it handheld. So some bags are so tiny, there's no option. But this bag, you can see that there's other straps. So her bag is so heavy that she actually needs to adjust her body weight and lean over to one side to be able to carry it. And this is equivalent to carrying a briefcase and communicates the importance of a woman's job. Hendricks said, we know she's an actress who gets to wear beautiful dresses, but by carrying her bag like this, she's subconsciously working to remind us she's more than just someone who carries Minordres on the red carpet. So let me know, if you had a really big tote, would you wear it like this, or would you go, no, I would wear the strap? I have worn it like that when I feel as though maybe it's going to be too heavy on the shoulder and it's going to hurt, and I thought maybe I'd have more strength on the arm, but I could probably last longer carrying something heavy on the shoulder even though it hurt. So I have done this with my Louis Vuitton Sac Weekend PM handheld when I'm like traveling, but I'm not holding it for long if I'm like carrying lots of things. But I'm just kind of like going from the car or one place to another and then putting it down again. I'm not like going around the whole day like that. But I have done that before, but I very seldom do that. And if I can get away with putting on a crossbody strap, I end up choosing that way. But if this is you, do you agree with the body language experts' interpretation of your personality? On the right ball or completely off track? Let me know. And way number 7. This is the ultimate. No bag. Just bagless. And here they have Kim Kardashian, mogul extraordinaire. She is such a boss babe that she has everyone to do everything for her. She don't need to carry a bag. I'm sure there is a bag somewhere and someone else is carrying it for her, but everything is taken care of. Someone's been allocated to every job. She just needs to be. Not carrying a bag indicates a level of status where others handle the everyday issues such as money and schedule. This personality is the most self-assured of the group, relying on staff so she can simply be. Translation: moguls like Kim Kardashian have so much going on, they don't even need a bag. So what do you guys think of this article from glamour.com from back in 2015? What do you think about body language and the way we wear our handbags in the same sentence? This is a new concept to me. It's something I've never really thought about before, something I never really read about before until today. And I thought it was so interesting that it is worth talking about. Because anything about, interpreting who we are is important. And the handbags, yes, we love them and they're an accessory to us and they're incidental to us, but it is actually us that's important in our lives, not so much the handbags. It is us I want us to talk about. Now, if you haven't gotten sick of me yet, I'm going to leave a few more videos here for you to carry on with next.